A reminder, we hope you come and join us for our training card day. The first 10,000 fans through the arena will receive a training card.
The Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Bulls are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in Round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the Cavaliers. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Taking a look at Cleveland. Well, you wonder, Greg, don't you, how much they've got left in the tank? They spent a lot of energy getting through the first-round series.
No doubt, and they better. Having to play these first 2 games on the road, never an easy task. But you get to this point of the season, and adrenaline gives you all the energy you need. To be honest, I'm more concerned about their talent level than their energy level.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Williams at the 3 spot.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10+ seasons. MP taking flight.
Pass to Mitchell. Over in the corner, Allen. 5 on the clock. Garland kicks to Mobley. Pulls it up. And it's Mitchell missing.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days. There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Garland against White. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
With the start that he's having, I expect a monster night.
MP's shot is good.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
And then Allen slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And White kicks to Anderson. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Cleveland ball.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
White the pass to MP. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. Friend of mine tonight, Jared Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly on defense. They said Jared is an incredible rim protector, and when he's on the floor, he'll avoid driving the paint. Jared Allen looming large down low, guys.
Thank you, David. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. MP is number 1. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. The Bulls have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Williams inside. Mobley's there. Here's Dosunmu. Lock at 6. Deep 2 from Anderson. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
To the paint is Williams. Chicago grabs the miss. Anderson in the post, guarded by Garland. Williams against Anderson. Over Williams. MP, no good.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Garland dishes to Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Locked up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Anderson against Williams. Basket, good. Anderson's got 11 points.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Mitchell passes to Williams. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Williams against MP. And he makes good on the layup. 13 points in the game.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Garland, the pass to Williams. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
3.
Oh, Mobley. Okay, I see you showing off that shooting ability.
And here's Anderson. 13 points in the game. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Mobley outside. Allen finds Mitchell. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mobley is screen on White. The wide open look here for Garland. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Dosunmu, the pass to White. Williams, a screen on Williams. Here's Anderson. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Pass to Mobley. Here's Williams. Chicago grabs the miss. MP with it. He's got 15. Down low. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 17 now.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Now Williams from the arc. That shot, no good.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Anderson against Williams. The drive by MP. And Anderson slams it in.
Attacking with reckless abandon. MP going all out on that drive.
The guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls.
Zach LaVine.
Mitchell kicks to Williams. Some changes. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Patrick Williams. MP comes in for Dosunmu. And Chris Paul subbed in for White. Here's Tyson. Pass to Garland. Drummond sets the screen for Garland. Launches a three. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
Al Paul. Vucevic a screen on Garland. Paul looking over the floor. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land, the Cavaliers pull it in.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Pass to Tyson. And a miss there on the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Vucevic finds MP. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cleveland ball.
That's checked in for Vucevic. A switch here also for Cleveland. Mitchell, he's checked in for Garland. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Now here's LeVert. He has yet to score over Levine. A nice shot by LeVert.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
We've got 1:18 left in the first. Knocked loose. Stolen by LeVert. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Levine. And it's Mitchell missing. Chicago has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And here's Anderson from the arc. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Cavaliers shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Fades and shoots. No good that time. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. MP left side. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 21.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Loose in the corner. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
The defense has been locked in on Mitchell, but he's done a good job making the right play.
Smith with a screen on Mitchell. Paul, no one around him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Smith is out there with Puzelis. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's MP in at the 3. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against New York was outstanding. He scored an amazing number of points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. The level he played at in that one was incredible. He always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Tyson. Hits from the high post. Tyson's got his first bucket of the night. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Smith with a screen on Strus, and Anderson slams it in.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Pass to Drummond. Drummond sets the screen for Mitchell. Off target from three-point range.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Levine lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
Anderson up top, defended by Strus. MP rattling the rim.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Rick. They are really going at it. It's bound to only get more intense from here on out. It's Drummond, high post. Pass to Tyson. They get it back. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Drummond's got the game tied up here for Cleveland.
And how about the force used by Drummond on that one, wrapping the play up with a big putback slam.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. MP third.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the dunk by MP.
Making sure of that one. MP at ground zero.
Cleveland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Back to Mitchell. Strus a screen on Paul. Back to Strus. Anderson with the block.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
MP finishes inside.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
A three from Strus. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Chicago. And here's Anderson for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mitchell kicks to Strus. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
LeVert against MP. A 3-ball. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Strus. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Anderson. Here's the screen. It's MP attacking. And the dunk by MP.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Here's MP. He's got 34. Close in. No stopping MP.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Drummond Allen sets the screen for Mitchell. The wide open shot from Strus. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The drive by MP. Oh, MP. Tough shot.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Paul. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket for Mitchell.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Driving in. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Dosunmu comes in for MP. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And here is Garland. 6 points for him. Some changes. Vucevic checked in for Smith. MP comes in for Levine, and it's White in for Chris Paul. Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. Anderson outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Counted, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Anderson.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Now, here's Strus. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Buries it from 3-point range.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Williams with the ball. 7 points in the game. Garland, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's Strus on the wing. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, Garland is good at finding his guys out there. He's selfless with the ball.
And Anderson slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Garland kicks to Allen. This one for 3. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Williams. 6 to shoot. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Anderson against Strus. Anderson can't get it to go. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it back.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Outside, White. And here's Anderson for 3. Rebound by Williams. Cavaliers leading. Outside, Garland. Pass to Mobley. Lets it go with a 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. 1:51 left now here in the second. Good, that's another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside Williams. And another miss by Cleveland.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
MP deciding where to go with it. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Garland, the pass to Allen. 1:04 left in the first half of the game. Mobley has screen on White. On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Anderson. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 12-3 run. OMP staying with it through the contact.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Mobley outside. After Garland fires the 3. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's MP. MP taking flight.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Here's Garland. The shot misses. Good D by Anderson. When it goes. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
How about that triple? They'll put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute.
And thank you for joining us. 2 quarters in the books and a Game 1 deficit for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. And that's all for us. Now it's...
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So on the floor for Cleveland, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Back to Mitchell. Vucevic with the block.
Powerful swat by Vuce, showing how effective he can be on D.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's MP. Basket counts. Anderson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Mobley outside. Pass to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
Bulls leading by 9. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Williams against MP. And that's going to be a travel. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Second, Nikola Vucevic.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Anderson's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an
asset for his team.
And he converts the layup. Anderson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Mitchell outside. Williams for 3. And it's White with the rebound.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Now Anderson. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And the dunk by MP.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And he comes up with the deuce.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's the triple. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Cavaliers have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
And he sinks the second.
And to me, Evan Mobley seems like a fast learner. He adapted to the league play pretty seamlessly and is always looking for little ways to improve.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Dance like everyone's watching. We have a dancer. Bring those moves.
Minutes gone now in the third quarter. And White kicks to Anderson. And good! There's another. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
The kick out to Williams. Drills it from outside. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. MP, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Williams.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Now, here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. Into the lane, and the dunk by MP.
Ooh.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Outside Williams. Mitchell wide open. A three-pointer, no good.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Here's MP. Excellent D there from Williams. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Wound up there for Allen. It's stolen by Vucevic. Williams passes to MP. Vucevic setting the pick for MP. And Anderson slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Over in the corner, Williams. For 3, Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Steps back. Anderson against Williams. A nice shot by Anderson. MP's got 18 points now here in the second half.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Dosunmu. And another miss by Cleveland.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Vucevic setting the pick for Anderson. And MP throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Your hot squad, get loud and let them hear you. On your food fans, make some noise. It's time for T-shirts.
Chicago making some changes. Zach LaVine's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Paul in for White. And Cleveland also making a change. Tyson's checked in. Here's Anderson. And another one falls. Amazing.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pick by Vucevic. The drive by MP. And that one is good. And the Bulls lead by 17.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Garland. He's got 12. The shot no good, Tyson. And here is MP. And there's the drive. And the dunk by MP.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Ball against Garland. Wound up there for Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Throw it up there and let the throw go get it. Allen, this man is a height machine.
Paul passes to LaVine. And here is Williams. Pass to MP. From outside, off the mark.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Williams gets the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Paul with the ball. Still yet to score. Here's MP. Vucevic, a screen on Williams. Here's Anderson. Hits it again. Wow!
And this game has his name written all over.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside Williams. No good on the three.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Anderson outside. There's a screen by Williams. Pass to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jared Allen.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. That they're having no problem finding shots in that area.
He's off on the first.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
And the Bulls making a change here. Buzelis is checked in. No luck that time either. The Cavaliers trail by 16. To the middle. Here's Niang. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Assist from
Garland's got his 7th assist in the game.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Pass to Vucevic to the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for the Bulls.
substitution on the court.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
There's Garland. A second chance effort. Chicago grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they had a 19. Checked in for the Bulls. Dosunmu comes in for Zach LaVine.
There they are, fans. Let's hear it one more time for your Chicago Bulls.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Back to Mitchell. Drummond sets the screen for Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Paul with the ball for Chicago. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Dosunmu is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Smith in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Drummond the screen. Mitchell passes to Drummond. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's White in for Paul. Drummond with a screen on White. 4 on the shot clock. Kolek, no good. Now Anderson. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
Here's Kolek. Williams for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Here's the teardrop. And good! He hits it again.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. G.A., I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Floats it up for Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Pass to MP. Vucevic a screen on Williams. Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it.
Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
MP against Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And MP throws it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Williams sets a screen for White. Good on the triple. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And here's Strus for 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to MP. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Now Dosunmu. Now Anderson. Williams, a screen on Williams. MP with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And Anderson gets it to go.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Kolek. Light covering. Here's Kolek. Drummond with a screen on White. Here's Kolek. No good, unable to end this run. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And the shot goes down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Now here's White. Pass to Dosunmu. To the paint. And the dunk by MP.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Strus. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Max Strus. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Levine's checked in for Dosunmu. And Paul's subbed in for White. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Bulls. Levine kicks to Paul. Smith sets the pick for Paul. Back to Levine. Goes back up. And it's Chicago scoring again. Levine's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. This ball grabs the miss. Chicago's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. MP, no good. Cavaliers shooting in the 4th quarter, not pretty, down around 29%.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Here's MP, and Anderson slams it in.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Pass to Strus. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound collected by Levine.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from 3-point range. This is not a 4th quarter he's going to want to remember.
Williams, he's checked in for Max Strus.
Cavaliers substitution, number 44.
And here are the Cavaliers now.
Zaire Williams.
Mitchell outside.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Allen. Now Williams. Goes up from the top of the key. That one falls. Williams has got 24.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Williams against Anderson. And another one!
I mean, when have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, G. I know this, though. He now ranks 3rd all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning. Mobley the pass to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Nobody near Williams. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for Chicago.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for Game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
At the line for 2, MP.
Free throw, no good. The Bulls making a switch here. Stevens is checked in. That one is no good. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's MP. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And here is Paul. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Olney and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. See you next time.
This series is a war, and you just want to push your back.